Hey Jack, welcome. Just getting chat set up so I can read your chats while I ride my bike for 24 miles. And let me share this out. Good to see you, Janice. How do I share? There we go. Good morning. We're going to ride the New York City Marathon. It's right now. If it was a normal first Sunday in November, there will be about 50,000 people running all around me. But that is not the case today. So, here at the 2-mile mark, I'll be running the marathon. There's the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. That's where the marathon begins. Good to see you, Griff. Good to see you, Chris MG. Good morning, April. Welcome. All right. Just down. All right. So there's our bridge. Time is of the essence. It's 10:36. And I have about until 1 Eastern. Is the wind really loud, guys? Let me just ask you a couple of questions before we begin. Is the wind really loud? Because I do have wind muffs on the phone. I hope it's not that bad. And I knew I forgot something, and that was paper towels. Oh well. Is the wind really bad? Let me know if the wind's really bad. No? Okay, beautiful. Wind not loud. Awesome. All right, because we are going to be on a bike, so it will be windy at times. I do have wind muffs on the phone, but I don't know how well it's going to work. And you guys are going to be on my shoulder here, so if it's a little bouncy, again, we're on a bike, and I can't do much about the shakiness, but I kind of feel like I just want to do this because it is Marathon Sunday, and I love the New York City Marathon so much. And I do have a mask, guys. I just don't ride a bike with my mask on. But I'm all batteried up. I have my chat. I'm reading the chat here on the bike here. So good to see you, Tracy. Tracy, I am going to do the entire New York City Marathon from the 2-mile mark. Here I am, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, right there. The 2-mile mark. Normally it is 10 o'clock or 10:30 on the Sunday here. And normally there'll be 50,000 people running all around me. But I'll be doing the whole marathon course from mile number 2, so 24 and a half miles. Good to see you, Jim. Marathon man indeed. All right, let me perch you guys up on my shoulder here. Good to see you, Susie May. Let's do the marathon. Let me, wait. Let me make sure everything is secure, and then we're gonna ride. All right. All right. Let's do this and not freak out too many drivers. We do this. If you know what game show that music is from, you know your TV shows. Awesome stuff indeed. Good to see you, Gail. Out there in Tucson, Arizona. Let's ride the marathon course. Let's ride the marathon. Let's do the whole damn course. All right. Make sure this wire is over now. And let's do it. Here we are. 92nd Street. Wait. 92nd Street. That's right, Susie May. We will be going with the wind for a little bit here, but I think when we get over the Queensboro Bridge, I think at that point we'll have a crosswind. Here we go. And right off the bat, we got to contend with some buses here. All right. Mile number 2 of the New York City Marathon. We're going backwards. Oh, am I? Yeah, you guys are going backwards. You guys are going backwards. There we go. Looking backwards. Looking backwards. Looking backwards on the bike. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of sidewalk riding here since I am adjusting the camera still. All right, time to get serious. Time to do 24 miles. Looks and sounds great. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tracy. Let's do this. I've got to run red lights because I don't care. It's Marathon Sunday. And sorry if it's a little shaky, guys. We are on a bike. Parrot cam. So I'm in the blind spot of a bus. Never be in a blind spot of a bus. 4th Avenue. We're on 4th Avenue until Lafayette. Hope everyone's doing great on this first Sunday in November. This is normally my favorite day of the year because it's like one big block party here in New York City. But not today. Good to see you, Lotus. Welcome. We are riding the New York City Marathon route. If the wind is too noisy for you, if it's too shaky for you, you don't need to watch. Remember that. We are on a bike. So keep that in mind. You're on a bike perched on my shoulder, parrot cam in full effect. Oh yeah. All right. When we get to 77th Street, that is our 3-mile mark on the ride. That'll be officially our first, almost close to our first mile at 77th Street as we now pass 86th Street. Good times indeed. Feels like you're there with me. Good. Good. That's what I want. That's what I want. 86th Street. Transfer here to the R and the B1 bus. Also, the S79, the B16, and the S53 bus. And I'm using Streamlabs today because I know Streamlabs has a little bit of a shock stabilization there. So hopefully the stabilization works out for everyone. Off we go. It's the match game with Gene Rayburn. This episode of Match Game is brought to you by Bromo Quinine. You got a headache, drink too much last night? Well, drink some bromine quinine to make yourself feel better. And now, Gene Rayburn. Don't ask me why I've been watching. Jesus, that cyclist did a dumb move right there. Didn't even check his back before he went out into the lane. And if that motorist he cut off was about 2 seconds earlier, we would have seen somebody almost get killed. Great. Ride getting off to a fantastic start. Okay. I wish I had music, but unfortunately, I didn't have time to put some copyright-free music on my iPod. Are we good with the wind, ladies and gentlemen? Are we good with the wind noise? I hope we're good with the wind noise. My phone looks absolutely ridiculous. It's all taped up with stuff to hopefully eliminate the wind noise. We are moving at around 14 miles an hour right now on the back. We're good with the wind. All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Jack. All good. Thank you so much, Griff. Da-da-da-da. All good, April. Thank you so much. Yep, wind is good. Not that bad at all. Beautiful. That's what I want to hear. I do have my gimbal on me. So if we beat the rain, getting out to, if we beat the rain, then, and I just realized that, do I have my keys? Do I have my house keys? I guess not. Okay, I guess I can't lock up the bike. I knew I forgot two things. I forgot tissues, so hopefully no birds shit on me, and I forgot my keys, so I can't lock up my bike. This is the delayed green light of all delayed green lights. We're at the 3-mile mark. We're at 77th Street now. As we continue on, as motorists try to gesture towards me I love when motorists wave at me to come over to their car because they want to talk to me. It's like as if I'm gonna stop, as if I'm gonna go I'm going somewhere on my bike, but I'm less of a road user than you are, so I love when they wave me over. It's like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna come over and talk to you. I'm like going somewhere, wherever I'm going is not that important because it's on a bicycle. Okay. As we continue on 4th Avenue, okay. Our next neighborhood we'll be encountering will be the neighborhood of Sunset Park. From this point on, all 3 starting points are now on the course, and they will combine together as one course when we get to the end of 4th Avenue in downtown Brooklyn. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. The mailman didn't watch his door. Mailman did not watch his door. It almost got creamed. Now, for full disclosure, and I do have my keys. Okay, good. I do have my keys. They're just buried in my pocket. I am riding a rather heavy bike. My bike is not an electric bike. We're riding a regular hybrid bike, but I have my lock on the bike here, and it's a fairly big mountain bike, or hybrid mountain bike. Weighs about 41 pounds. You do not want to get hit by my bike, trust me. And I have hit people on this thing, and it was not a pretty sight. It hurts. Also, when motorists like to get close, my bike does have some features on it so that if somebody does drive their car very close to me, they will most likely get their car scratched to the point where they're going to have to go to the auto body shop and fix it for a couple of grand. So always give a cyclist 3 feet of space. As we are getting ready to leave Bay Ridge and go into our next neighborhood. All right, 65th Street. Yeah, I got a tank bike. I totally have a tank bike. I remember the last time I hit somebody on this bike, they were coming out of their car because, of course, they didn't watch when they were getting out of their car. And I hit this woman so hard that we had to call the ambulance. It was not cool. I think I dislocated her shoulder or something like that. I did something crazy like that. And actually, I shielded her from my bike. That's why I think she got hurt more by me and the force of me moving. Good to see you, Jazz Dog. Welcome. We are riding the New York City Marathon route. And, 15 seconds. I think I can make this. 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Got it. Death Race 2000. I don't know about that. But we are trying to have some marathon fun here on the first Sunday in November. So now we're on 4th Avenue in Sunset Park, and we have this beautiful bike lane that most likely people will be parked in. But I advocated for this bike lane 11 years ago, and it's finally here. I see this guy here. He's parked because nobody uses the bike lane, you know. This is why people park in it all the time. Guy's just on his phone. Whenever they're in the bike lane, they're most likely on their fucking phone. I do have water with me, if you're wondering about that. I do have water. It's all iced up now. This is the mixing lane right here. And I bet you there's nobody in there. Yep, nobody in there. So they are idling in the mixing lane. Okay, good. Gotta do some hardcore New York City riding here. I was wondering about this for Marathon Sunday. All these cars from Prince Car Service, 5911 4th Avenue, they all park in the bike lane. Every time. And now this is gonna be fun, because now we gotta get through this subway construction. It's gonna be rough road surface. I have to slow down the cars behind me. Bloody hell, that was bumpy. Okay, good. We're good to go. Cleared for the next section. And now hopefully not too many people will be parked in the bike lane. Why do I have the original Match Game music stuck in my head on permanent repeat? It's driving me nuts now. Let's do it again. From New York. It's the Match Game with Gene Rayburn. Song is stuck. I did watch hours of Match Game last night. Don't ask me why. But I watched about 3 hours of Match Game last night, and then I stumbled upon the original made here in New York in 1962. And I was like, boy, Gene Rayburn, he really never aged. He got to his mid-40s and then stopped aging. Just saying. Where's Brett Summers? Brett Summers came in the show during the 70s. During the Match Game, well, from 72 to 79. That FedEx driver is the most distracted driver in the world. Used to be on in the mornings, yeah. I watch way too much Buzzer TV. I watch way too much Buzzer. Whee! Well, that was a windy intersection right there. This bike lane is really great, just to kind of clean it. This bike lane would be so much nicer if they cleaned it. But at least it's a spot for me on the road, safely away from the traffic. And of course, when people are on drugs and wandering in the bike lane, it's always a funny thing. Oh, I love this road design. It makes it so safe for me. And there goes somebody honking their horn like crazy. Are they really trying to get my attention? You're in the travel lane, bro. Keep driving. Stop trying to get my attention. I love these people. They like motion over to me. Come out of your way for me. I need to ask you a random question because you're less of a road user than I am. All right. All right, 47th Street. Now the miles are, as I get into my rhythm here. Let me see how many. I have a odometer here. There it is. Okay, we're at the 3 mile mark now on our ride. So remember, we started at the 2 mile mark in Bay Ridge because, of course, we cannot ride a bike over the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. I know when we get to the end of 4th Avenue, that's the 7 mile mark. And the route will be slightly changed when we get into Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Instead of going along, there's a boulevard, McGinnis Boulevard. We're not going to go along McGinnis Boulevard for 4 blocks because that is incredibly dangerous to ride a bike. So we'll be staying 1 block to the side on Manhattan Avenue. The marathon course does go along Manhattan Avenue, but then at some point turns off into McGinnis. So we're going to skip the McGinnis section. And then when we get into Manhattan near the finish line, the 5th Avenue portion of the marathon at 90th Street, it enters Central Park. We won't be entering Central Park at 90th Street because we want to go with the flow of the traffic in the park. So the marathon does go against the flow of normal traffic in Central Park. So we're going to parallel the route along 5th Avenue. But for the final 0.2 miles of the ride, we will go against the flow of traffic and very carefully and hopefully triumphantly cross the finish line of the New York City Marathon. And then if the weather's still good, I'll throw you guys on the gimbal and we'll walk around Central Park for a little bit before I hop on the train to go home because I'm being pushed by a glorious wind going north right now, and I do not want to ride against a wind going home. So 39th Street, 4th Avenue. So where am I now in Brooklyn? I am in as I get my neighborhood names all messed up, I am in Sunset Park, Brooklyn right now. I'm on 4th Avenue. Oh, and if you go into by the way, if you go into the description of the video, there is a live map. So if you want to see where I am on the map, go into the description below, and there's a link, and you can see how fast I'm going and where I am in the city. So if you want to follow along on the map, go on to check out the description. Here we go. So back in the day, this little stretch of 4th Avenue was always a little sketchy because I'm going on a slight downhill here. I could accumulate quite a lot of speed in this section here. So I got to be a little careful of people just either randomly walking out into the bike lane or cars double parking to go to the stores. Yeah, that's a bumpy section right there if I ever saw one. Passing by the 36th Street subway station. Here you could grab the N, the R, and the D trains. I'm so happy I checked my bike before I left the house. My bike is actually, I love these moments when I ride my bike and I'm like, my God, my bike is so comfortable and so cool and so relaxing. And right now is one of those moments. Everything is nice on the bike the way I like it right now. The gearing is nice and my tire pressure is good and hopefully no flats. Of course, if we get a flat tire, we'll just end the stream and go home because I do not have an inner tube with me because I don't feel like fixing an inner tube out in the open here. I do have tools in case anything does happen, but as we pass some outdoor dining here, it looks like they're enhancing the outdoor dining at that restaurant there. Outdoor dining here in New York City, and we're going to see a lot more of that when we hit Lafayette Avenue. Outdoor dining getting more and more intricate and and varied. 30th Street. Guy's actually waiting for the light, kind of amazed. You can see a boss out there in Dundee. Just riding the bike 24 miles today. I really need to feel that marathon vibe, that marathon energy, that New York City marathon energy that I really do love. See, that's what I got to watch out for. See how you just came in like that? Those are the things I got to kind of watch out for as I ride the bike, besides potholes and whatnot. Half of the reason why my bike is like a tank is because it's really designed to go through potholes, over road plates, over grass and gravel. Birds feed the birds. Now I'm going a slight uphill here as I pass 26th Street. Now at the top of this hill, there used to be a muffler repair store, and the muffler repair store had these awesome characters that looked like a family. It was a family of mufflers. So you had the mom, the dad, and the two kids made of muffler parts. And this muffler repair place was at the top of this hill. And I used to always imagine when I would ride, and when I went over the hill, this family of muffler parts was cheering me on. Unfortunately, they're no longer there. Just checked the whereabouts app. Really cool, yeah. Yeah, I got a glimpse link going right now. Keep on going. There's a driver from Jersey who is so intent on his phone. He has the light and he doesn't even realize it. Good to see you, Cliff. Welcome. We're doing the New York City Marathon route. I have to finish by like 1, 2 o'clock because it is going to rain. So I did want to start at 11:30, but I saw the rain forecast, so I bumped everything up by about a half hour, an hour. If you're waiting since 10 o'clock, sorry about that. I was soundproofing the phone, so hopefully the wind noise is not too bad for everyone. About to enter the neighborhood of Park Slope. There's the Meineke Car Care. Boo, they're selling the building. No more family of mufflers to cheer me on at the top of the hill. And now, as we enter Park Slope, you see all these new buildings to my right-hand side. Gentrification of Brooklyn in full effect. Ooh, it's newly paved. It's newly paved right there. It's smooth for like 2 minutes. It's smooth for like 2 minutes. Is that Brooklyn Spoke ahead of me? One of my favorite Twitter accounts might be riding his bike with his child right in front of me here. And if it is, give him a shout out. Can I make this? Okay, it's green. It's green. Heck it. Keep going. As I approach 16th Street, give a shout out to Donna Zeta. Coney Island's own Donna Zeta here at 4th Avenue and 16th Street. Highly recommend them. Look at all these new buildings. Every time I come up here, it's like Sim City whenever I come here. Which building's leveled up? Okay. So go down this barricaded off supposed bike lane. Good to see you there. Whoa, that was a crazy maneuver. Gentrification does suck. Yeah, new pavement. New pavement's beautiful. And you know, as I'm smelling it now, if you ever come to New York and you see a new bike lane get constructed, it does have a very unique smell. Bienvenue. A very unique smell. This green paint for the bike lanes has a very unique smell. It smells like chemicals to me. This doesn't smell very pleasant, but the new smell has been named New Kermit smell. Kermit, obviously, because the bike lane is green. Yeah, which buildings have leveled up here? Let's see. Bloody hell, that's a big pothole. Bloody hell, that's a big pothole right there. Got some new outdoor dining. Here's Oliver's Bistro we're passing right now. Watch for the bicycles. All right. Passing 11th Street. Going into the heart of 4th Avenue, Park Slope. But we are doing the entire marathon course, and we began at mile number 2. I am now 4.77 miles into my ride right now. So approaching the 7-mile mark in a little bit on the marathon course. And like I said, there will be some slight alterations to the course. We're going to parallel it in some spots due to safety reasons, and the flow of traffic reasons. Hey, Kermit T-Frog here. So hopefully the wind noise is not too bad for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're going to be here for a while. I'm expecting to do this ride in about 2.5 hours. So we will be doing the elite marathoners time. Yeah, share this out because I'm going to be on for a while. We're going to be here for a little bit. We are still only in Brooklyn. We will be going to, we're hitting all 4 boroughs except for Staten Island. That's the only borough we're not going to be in today, is Staten Island. So if the Verrazano Bridge had a bike and pedestrian path over it, we would have definitely began on the Verrazano Bridge. I think that would have been so amazing to start. But alas, there is no bike path. There is no footpath over the bridge. Awfully bumpy right here, considering this is a bike lane. Bloody hell. This is where we began our, when we were here a few weeks ago, we came out here to see the people play instruments inside on the Gowanus Canal in canoes. And this is where we began that live stream from. Oh, they put delayed green lights on the whole avenue here. Okay, I can keep going. I should have kept going. I love delayed green lights. Gives me an extra 10 seconds to cross the street. Especially if I'm on a bike. Gotta watch out for this FedEx guy now. Make sure he doesn't come running out. But wait, there's a big pothole right there. Good thing I have big tires. Once we get to the end of 4th Avenue, we're gonna flirt with Flatbush Avenue for just a block. Gonna pass the Brooklyn Apple Store. And then we'll be on to Lafayette Avenue, a street that I have seen change so many times throughout my years on this planet. And Lafayette Avenue definitely has some very elaborate outdoor dining options as that guy runs a red light. You know, it's sad how used I am to motorists going through red lights. Rick Owens, hello. Am I not seeing all the comments? Oh, there you go. There's Rick. Good to see you, Rick. Welcome aboard my bicycle. We are in Park Slope, Brooklyn right now, making our way along the New York City Marathon course. And we're doing the entire marathon course from mile number 2. I cannot start the marathon course on the Verrazano Bridge, obviously, because there is no bicycle path over the Verrazano Bridge. And that new Kermit smells very strong in that last little section right there. Bloody hell, that's a long comment. If you expect me to read that while riding my bike, you have another thing coming. That is a long comment. All I see is a big cloud of text. Gotta understand that I am on a bike, and I could only read comments that big when I am stopped at a stoplight. Personally, you think that trying to discourage driving in New York City and installing bike lanes, don't think it's working though. Well, if you never rode a bike in New York City, then you don't know what it's really like to be in the streets. Good to see you, Rick. Van Man's in the house. These bike lanes are helping out traffic. They're actually helping out motorist traffic a lot better. They're organizing it a little bit better. And more importantly, they're slowing cars down. Most drivers think the speed limit here in New York City is 40 miles an hour. It's actually 25. But I think they're helping out immensely, including drivers. But more importantly, making the streets more democratic for everybody. Streets, roads, avenues are not just for cars. And bicycles are a way to get around. I have been using a bicycle to get around since 1993. So I remember days when there were no bike lanes. But I figure that most motorists do not like the bike lanes because it forces them to pay attention, it forces you to slow down. And more importantly, it may take away 1 or 2 parking spots whenever they put in a bike lane like this. And I personally believe that we should bring back the law back to 1949 laws, or pre-1949 laws, which means you cannot store private property on the streets. So if you want to own a car, you should have a garage for your car. Used to ride bikes a long time ago. It's a little bit different now there. It's a little bit different now. But like I said, the bike lanes are helping out the traffic situation immensely, and more importantly, making it safer for a lot more people to use the street. Actually, since the pandemic began, cycling is up here in New York City 300%. And from 1997, it's up over 1,000%. So, and officially, bicycles have finally ticked up a couple of notches, and we're officially, thanks to the pandemic, bicycles are now a total of 3.5% total mode share. So there you go. But I love these bike lanes. I remember when 4th Avenue did not have you can actually go into an old video of mine and we ride up 4th Avenue with no bike lane on it. Old video. You remember dodging cars? Yeah, because cars didn't care. And now they have to care. This is why I have all these measures on my bike. So in case anyone does pass me too close, you get your car scratched. Coming up to the 7-mile mark here at the New York City Marathon. Approaching Flatbush Avenue. And in front of me, that big tall building that you can't see anymore, that's the Williamsburg Savings Bank building. And this is when we, this is when we do the little left and right here. Those women walked right out into my way. All right. This is where all 3 corrals of the New York City Marathon merge into one. We're going to go along Flatbush Avenue for a block here. You might get a glimpse of our brand new Apple store as I make the left. There's the Apple store with a long line in front of it. Bike lane on the Queensboro Bridge? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Yeah, a lot of drivers really don't care about pedestrians. Don't get me started with that one. I could be here for 2.5 hours talking about that. All right. I am about to make the right-hand turn onto Lafayette. And I gotta wait behind the traffic because that's how narrow the street is. This Mini Cooper driver is just on the phone, la-di-da. All right, making the right-hand turn onto Lafayette. And now we are in Fort Greene, Brooklyn, and we are passing BAM, the Brooklyn Academy of Music. And I forgot that Lafayette is newly paved. Yay. Feel free to share my opinion. Yeah. If a motorist says something really dumb, you're gonna see and hear me react to it. I gotta get over here to the left-hand side of the street now because the bike lane is on the left-hand side of the street. A slight uphill here on Lafayette. Our next big turn is going to be the left-hand turn onto Bedford Avenue. So we're going to go from Fort Greene. We're going to go from Fort Greene into Bedford Stuyvesant. Lovely new bike lane here. Woo, hear me work out now. Now, by this point here, it takes about 5-6 hours for all 50,000 runners to pass this area right here. I can't wait to get up and over the hill. The top of the hill is at Vanderbilt Avenue. Yeah, those hills. Oh, 4th Avenue was so easy. Yeah, the hills in the Bronx are the worst. Yes, they are. Holy. All right. Okay. Everybody's parked in the bike lane. I'm going to have to get around this. All right, Chucky Schumer. Good to see you, Chuck. Chuck Schumer. I just saw Chuck Schumer come out from his polling location. Okay. We have our first celebrity sighting at the top of the hill. Chucky Schumer, the Minority House leader. You saw him for 2 seconds on the stream. Ooh, he has an electric city bike. I like to call those unicorns because you could barely see them. You could barely find them. Not surprised cars are parked in the bike lane, yeah. I'm kind of used to that. As I go downhill in a few more blocks here, I'm going to enter the neighborhood of Bedford and Stuyvesant Heights. Most people call it Bed-Stuy. As I get some speed here. As I get some speed here, going about 16 miles an hour. This is really sketchy right here whenever the caution tape comes into the bike lane because it could easily get caught up in my wheels. This guy watching here, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Bumpy bumps down a hill. Bumpy bumps down a hill. Bumpy bumps down the hill. All right, wait, that was a big pothole. Oh wow, look at this new gentrified building. Holy crap. This used to be such a sketchy neighborhood like 15, 20 years ago. Now there's a freaking food emporium here. That's how you know it's gentrified. There's a food emporium with a Starbucks next door to it. Makes sense. Makes sense. I got something special just for me. Food Emporium, Food Emporium. Never the lowest prices guaranteed. Food Emporium, Food Emporium. Someone's got the message to overcharge the hipsters. All right. As it gets flat. Yeah. You know, I love it when another cyclist knows they're in the wrong, because they always look the wrong way. They don't look at you and I'll like stare them down. Like this guy. Damn hipsters. All right. A few more blocks out from Bedford Avenue. And then we make a left-hand turn onto Bedford Avenue. I am solidly now in Bed-Stuy. And if you remember the Food Emporium commercial, yes, that was it. All right. Getting ready to make the left-hand turn onto Bedford Avenue. Here we go. Yeah. Gotta keep my head on a swivel here. It's a little sketchy coming out onto the street here, but luckily, like all my bike routes that I've been using since 1993, there's a bike lane on this now. All right, so now, right, you remember those Food Emporium hats? So now we're in Bed-Stuy. We're gonna go from Bed-Stuy into Williamsburg next. We're gonna start out in Jewish Williamsburg, make our way up into hipster Williamsburg, and then make our way up into Greenpoint. So you're gonna see the traffic get all nuts. This is where the traffic starts to get nuts, as you see lots of people in the bike lane that I gotta watch out for. In the land of everyone hates Chris. What? There it is. That was a weird light. That was a weird light. That was a weird light. Oy, oy, oy. I gotta get around this car parked in the bike lane from Florida. Damn these Floridian drivers blocking my bike lane. Yes, actually, hipster Williamsburg was the Puerto Rican section of Williamsburg. So the Puerto Ricans got moved out. There's still a few there, but nothing like it was in the 70s and in the 80s. If somebody honks their horn now, I gotta get around 3 double parked cars. And there goes. The Moshiach is coming. The Moshiach is coming. Okay, now we're entering Jewish Williamsburg. The algorithm of humans has changed around me, just like in Grand Theft Auto. And now we're seeing a lot of different sets of Hasidic Jews. Bloody hell, that was a big pothole. That pothole was big. That was a bloody hell pothole right there. They should put the bike lane inside. I don't know how you put a bike lane inside there, Nibble. Oh, you mean on the other side of the parking? Yes. Absolutely, Cliff. Yes, absolutely. Wah, wah. Wish I was listening to some reggae music right now. Bloody hell, I'm in my highest gear. I didn't even realize I was in my highest gear on the bike. All right. This is how you know I'm in the zone. I'm on my highest gear of the bike. This is gonna be a little tricky here. Do 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 do. Red. He's not even paying attention. That would have been a nice lawsuit right there. He was looking down at his. Oh, this guy wants to pass in the bike lane. I'm gonna piss him off. There you go. Yep, I cut you off. Yeah, I did. I cut you off. I'll cut you off. Yeah, I'll cut you off. Yeah, I did. I'll put my body in front of yours. Road plates! I'll put my body in front of yours to stop 3 tons of metal from crushing me. Oh yeah, we're in the heart of Jewish Williamsburg now. I'll make up songs as I ride my bike. Hold on, I can't read that comment just yet because the traffic is a little intense. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the worst traffic areas. I cannot agree more, Cliff. I cannot agree more. Oh yeah, look at this. This is like total Sketchville here, trying to get through all this. The Moshiach's coming. He's coming. As I go up a slight incline here, I'm about to go over the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. Now we passed underneath the BQE, entering Sunset Park, and now we're going to go over it. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm past all that nonsense. Okay. Almost out of Jewish Williamsburg. Where's the bridge with the Poland name? The Kosciuszko. We're going to be going over that in a little bit. Actually, no, we're not going over the Kosciuszko. We're going over the Pulaski. Both of them, though, very Polish names. And historically, Greenpoint, Brooklyn is a Polish neighborhood. Okay, up and over this false incline here. And now Williamsburg is going to make a slight turn to the right. Once we turn the right, we enter Hipster Williamsburg, or Puerto Rican Williamsburg. Now, these people were really, that guy almost like legit walked out right in front of me. All right, here we are. That is not the way to cross that street, but whatever. It's his neighborhood. All right, as we cross Division truly is a Division Avenue. because now the neighborhood will quickly change into hipster Williamsburg. And as you see now, I don't know if you could tell, Bedford Avenue is a little bit narrower now. Bedford Avenue is only about 2 lanes wide now. And it stays this narrow for quite some time. And we're about to pass underneath the Williamsburg Bridge. There's lights. Luckily there is very little traffic after the highway. I'm liking these light traffic conditions. Okay, I believe this is Broadway and South 6th Street. Welcome to Williamsburg. It would always be Puerto Rican Williamsburg. Hells yeah. Half of my father's family used to live out here until they all decided to leave the city completely and move to Oklahoma. But this is where they used to all live. It was right around here, actually. South 6 and South 10. They're all right around here. And there's my lights. Hey! Not that far from, okay. Not that far from a Peter Luger's Steakhouse. Yeah, I don't know why they moved to Oklahoma, Nibble, but I have family in Oklahoma that I would probably never visit. Okay, I got to be a little careful here because the street does get a little narrow here. As I am now about 9.5 miles into my bike ride. So we're about the 11-mile mark of the marathon. About. Oklahoma, where the wind goes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure be sweet. Some really cool murals out here. Okay. So now our next big turn is going to be a left-hand turn onto Manhattan Avenue. Not there just yet. We're still in Williamsburg. The outdoor dining around here. Oh, we're past Vanessa's. I love Vanessa's dumplings. They are good. I haven't had them in quite some time. Bloody hell, that was a big pothole that I barely avoided. And whenever you hear my brakes squeak like that, don't worry. I have good brakes. I do have disc brakes on this bicycle, so I could do some fun things while I'm braking, like maintaining. What the hell this guy's doing here? Okay, gotta pay attention. Can't read that comment just yet. Gotta pay attention going down Hipster Road. Hipster Road. Hipster Road. You know, I'm not even halfway through my bike ride yet, and I'm getting loopy. Oh, this guy here is killing it. Killing it. All right, there we go. 4-way stop sign. Hipster Road, Hipster Road, the Hipster Road, the Hipster Road. Don't look back on the Hipster Road. All right, I can read comments now. Ooh, all the street food smells good. There's a great pizzeria on Bedford Avenue and South 7th. Forgot the name. Yeah, I almost fell into that pothole. Yes, I did. Proudly. You gotta take a break, you're exhausted. You know, I'm the one riding the bike. I'm the one doing the marathon course. Okay. It's a nice little spot here for murals. For murals and art. Don't look down the hipster road. Look at all these gentrifiers in the road. The hipster road. Ah! Oh, it's a new Bedford Avenue elevator. Yay! Bedford Avenue, just past the L train. Bedford Avenue stop. The infamous Bedford Avenue stop. Because that station is always crowded. I am so blessed I did not take the L train. Passing North 9th. Actually, I had my family, but my family was right around here back in the day. Yeah, here's North 10th. And I'm amazed how much I remember of this as a kid. I could see this intersection as a kid. Come on. I give you all the space you want, baby. And look at that, look at that. Look at that, 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 look at that. You know, I have perfected riding a bike in a straight fucking line. You can only imagine how much the rent is now. Anywhere, it starts in a couple of $100,000s. All right, as we pass McCarran Park, we are now officially in Greenpoint. Yay, we're out of Hipsterville, and now we're in Greenpoint. We're waiting for Manhattan Avenue is our next turn. Manhattan, we're making a left-hand turn onto Manhattan Avenue as somebody goes really fast down the street. I guess he's letting us know that no bicycles are permitted on this street. Oklahoma's in the house. Good to see you, William. Oklahoma, when the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat could sure be sweet. And I forgot the rest of the words. In McCarran Park. Actually passing through it. And now we're going to be on to, get ready to make the turn onto Manhattan Avenue coming up next. Oh my God, is this really a new pedestrianized street? Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, get ready to make the left-hand turn onto Manhattan Avenue. He's on the phone on Facebook. Let him post his post on Facebook. He has to post to Facebook. Anyway, welcome to Manhattan Avenue. Ooh, gotta be careful there. This guy's gotta continue here. Yeah. Oh, what the hell is this guy doing? What the hell? She's like, la-di-da. I'm just gonna back up. La-di-da. Oh, I forgot about this hill here. Oh, I forgot about this hill. A little burn here on the thigh is getting me ready for the Pulaski Bridge. Now coming up, the marathon course is gonna turn on Greenpoint Avenue and go along McGinnis. I am not gonna ride my bike down McGinnis because that is a very dangerous street to ride a bike on. Good to see you, Sandy. Yeah, I'm gonna be over the G train. That's right, on the just about 10.5 miles on the bike ride so far. Coming up on the 13-mile mark of the New York City Marathon. And remember, this is not an electric bike. I am doing all the pedaling, but my bicycle's really heavy, about 41 pounds. Okay, this bus is coming out. Get in front of the bus. Actually waved me. Because now the bus is gonna pass me. on my left. All right. Passing by that beautiful church here in Greenpoint. What's the name of it? St. Anthony's. Passing St. Anthony's. McGinnis is a mess. All right. So here's Greenpoint Avenue. Whew. All right. So this is Greenpoint Avenue here. The marathon makes the right, and then the left onto McGinnis Boulevard. I am not riding my bike along McGinnis Boulevard. I'm going to take Manhattan Avenue 4 more blocks, and then we'll rejoin the marathon route when we go over the Pulaski Bridge. Because McGinnis, I used to ride McGinnis all the time on my bike too. Not a messenger bike, no. Messenger bikes will be really light. This is a hybrid bike. But I have the fat tires on it, and my bike lock is attached to the bike, which adds a lot of weight. My lock for my bike alone is like 8 pounds. So, but safety first. So now we're technically paralleling the marathon route. I'm looking for a sign that's going to be the bicycle sign to tell me to make the right-hand turn to get onto the Pulaski Bridge. This neighborhood has some of the best cafes. A lot of these coffee places around here. There's India Street. I think I have 1 more block or 2 more blocks to go here. I'm looking for that signage. I think I see it up ahead. This guy's just driving the bike lane? Yeah, he's just driving in the bike lane. All right, because, nobody uses the fucking bike lane. All right, here it is. Gotta hang the right. And we're gonna go down to McGinnis from here. Actually, we should be right by the entrance to the bridge. Or did I miscalculate? Let's see. Either way, we're going back onto the marathon route. I'm gonna have to ride my bike on the sidewalk for a block or 2. All right, here's McGinnis. All right, I miscalculated. I'm about a block or 2 early here, but it's a nice big wide sidewalk here, so. Oh, I'm a block off. Okay, I'm literally a block off. Okay, that's fine. My bars are open, but 25% capacity inside. And 25% capacity inside the bars. And you gotta buy food when you go to the bars now. They don't really want you getting drunk at a bar anymore. All right, so. What was the street I was looking for? I forgot the name of the street I was looking for, but it doesn't matter now because here's the Pulaski Bridge. We're gonna go into Queens, our next borough coming up next. And look at all these joggers. No doubt, Marathon Sunday in their hearts. Marathon Sunday, yes. I think they're running the marathon course too. All right, up and over this beautifully separated bike lane here on the Pulaski Bridge. Oh yeah, there's the workout. There's my workout. Right there. Feeling the burn. Feeling the burn. Woo. All right. Up and over. Okay. All right, crossing the Newtown Creek. Welcome to Queens. Welcome to Queens. Welcome to Long Island City, Queens, to be exact. Oh, thank you so much, Cliff. Downhill, baby. Hells yeah. Welcome to Queens. And yeah, I had to do, I love Marathon Sunday. I love doing my marathon live streams on Marathon Sunday. So since there's no marathon, I was getting drunk last night watching Match Game, and I was like, heck it. I'm gonna ride my bike the whole marathon course. To heck it. All right, so now I gotta go 1 block in. I gotta do the little zigzag right here. Oh, I got the light. Okay, I'm gonna go on the sidewalk here. Okay, coming up next is I'm on Jackson for a little bit here, and then I gotta hit up Vernon Boulevard. So I'm on the sidewalk right now because I just missed the light. This is the number 7 train, Vernon Boulevard, Jackson Avenue. I'm gonna be a little careful here as I come back out into the streets. Okay, good, I got the light. Back, clear back, 17 seconds. That he was blasting a beat just right. That was perfectly in sync with my pedaling actions. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the stream. Hopefully it's not too bouncy for everyone. As we now swing on to Vernon Boulevard. All right, we're on Vernon Boulevard now. Whew.
Where do we go?
All right. So now coming up next, I'm gonna wait. I'm looking for a little park. There's going to be a little park, and I do not know the name of the street, which is great. But I'm looking for a little park that's going to split the boulevard in two. And when I see that little park, I'm going to make the right-hand turn. Does Amazon open up operations? I think they've never closed. I don't think Amazon ever ceased operations. I think they've been opened up here the whole time. Maybe a couple of warehouses closed, but I know they were still delivering lots of product. But Amazon wanted to open up operations. Yeah, they did want to open up operations here in Long Island City. But their proposal was so massive with really no give back to the community. It kind of got pushed out. But like to give you an idea, when Google came in to the West Village, they offered so many community benefits. It was kind of impossible for the city to say no. But when Amazon came in, they wanted all the freebies. That's all they wanted freebies. All right, guys, here's that little park I was talking about, where I bear to the right, and then here is where I turn right 44th Drive, making the right-hand turn onto 44th Drive. and I take this down to Crescent. There's a really good barbecue place around here that I remember. We're near the area right now of Silver Cup Studios. Where they film so many TV shows. There's like nobody on the street here. Oh no, it's beginning to drizzle. Oh no. Is it already 12:48? Wow. 12:48 already. Or 11:48, 11:50. Okay. Hopefully this rain holds off. And actually, I'm beginning to smell the rain. Yep, Steiner Studios is in the Brooklyn Navy Yard. Astoria Kaufman Studios was in Astoria, Queens, and Silver Cup is here in Long Island City. Come on, rain. Don't do this to me, rain. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, rain. All right, there's 23rd Street. Now, normally, I will take 23rd Street to get to the Queensboro Bridge, but I want to stay here on the marathon course. And I want to get to Crescent. Is that Crescent down there? Could be. I know we're back on Jackson again. All right, we're just going to take Jackson to Queensboro Plaza. This is where the old 5 Points used to be. How do I miss the 5 Points? Let me count the ways. Wow, it's really windy between these new buildings here. Okay. What is that? Weird art is still here. Ooh, delayed green. Another delayed green. What a weird piece of art. It has a mask on at least. Shit. Let's see how bad this rain gets. If the rain gets too bad, we may have to skip the Bronx and go straight to the finish line. Because I know that when this rain gets here, it's gonna get pretty bad. And tonight is gonna be really bad weather. Let's see how heavy the rain gets. Let's just see. If it stays like this, I could do it. But anything more than this, and it may not be good for all the batteries and stuff. All right. Let me get onto the bike lane here. Yep, exactly, Cliff. That's why when the rain starts, it's going to get really heavy. And of course, the car is back up, blocking the bike lane. Lovely little bicycle interchange here at Queensboro Plaza. Yeah, I think we got off the marathon route by a block here. But we're going to rejoin it when we get onto the 59th Street. Well, actually, when I get to Crescent. Where the hell is Crescent? You know, back in the day, I used to just follow the blue line, but the blue line fades away nowadays. There's Crescent. All right, so we were off by the marathon route by about 2 blocks. We're now going to rejoin the route, and we're going to go up and over the 59th Street Bridge as the rain gets a little bit more heavy. Oh yeah, the wind is definitely picking up, and the rain is, oh boy, starting to pick up. All right, on to the Queensboro 59th Street Bridge. Sorry, on to the Ed Koch Queensboro Bridge at 59th Street. There we go. There's the full name. Okay, gotta take my time going over this bridge here, because this climb here is a doozy. Used to work at 48th Avenue and 33rd Street. Awesome. Yes, Spider-Man's bridge. Hey, Boozy. Just catching my breath here. I'm not used to this bridge. Oh man. Oh. I have not done this bridge in so long. Over a year. All right, continue on. It's a long bridge. All right. Hey, thanks, Boozy. Okay. I can't even imagine doing this while running. All right. Up and over. All right. All right. We flirted with Queens. Now we're going into Manhattan.
Could catch my breath here while going down the hill. Wow, I haven't rode the 59th Street Bridge in a long time. And I used to commute over this thing. Holy crap. Yeah. All right, he was like, watch your left. He wants to go flying. I don't want to go flying. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Nice, big, dangerous downhill. At the bottom of this hill, we do a 180-degree turn, and the rain is getting heavy. I think I may need to cut this into a half marathon because the rain is beginning to rain now. Oh yeah, it's definitely raining more here in Manhattan than in Queens. Oh yeah, that rain is really coming down. All right, guys. Unfortunately, we are skipping the Bronx because of all the rain. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go along 60th Street and we're going to go straight to the finish line. So unfortunately, we will not be doing our full marathon route. We've done a half marathon, but we're not doing our full marathon route. Look how crazy this turn is right here. That turn is so crazy. I gotta put my leg down. Verrazano is a lot longer than the 59th Street Bridge. Verrazano is 2.5 miles long. The Queensboro Bridge, I think it's just at about 1.5 miles long, maybe just a little shy of 2 miles. All right, so here's First Avenue. This is where we usually have a big cacophony of people cheering right here. But unfortunately, as this rain gets heavy, we're gonna now peel off the marathon course for the final time here. And we're gonna make our way up to Central Park. Because this rain is coming down. You're more than welcome, Cliff. Yeah, we're gonna go to the finish line. We're gonna see what's going on there at the finish line as people stare at me, trying to ask me for questions, and I'm just gonna stare at you blankly with a dumb look on my face. Somebody was like, he wants to ask me about the phone on my shoulder. And I will just give him a blank stare. Like, what? What? Damn it, this rain was supposed to hold off until 3 o'clock. This rain was supposed to hold off until 3 o'clock. It did not do that. It's early. It's not 3 o'clock. That's what I know. That's all I know. Oh, I'm pissed off. I want to do the whole route. Oh, well. We did a half marathon, but let's get to the finish line. And call this a broadcast. Oh, great. Going up a hill and the bike lane's blocked. That's Sketchville going up that street. Okay. Okay, good. Let's just take my time going up this little... I forgot about this little hill right here. I forgot all about this. Second Avenue. Whew. All right. I might have lost comments with my phone. I'm pretty sure we are still streaming, but my comment phone doesn't seem to be quite operational right now. Okay, I might have lost comments. I think I did lose comments, but you guys are still with me on my shoulder here. Fuck, I lost comments. Let me see if I could. Damn, he's parked right in the bike lane. Let me see if I could reestablish these comments here. As everything gets wet. Everything's getting wet. Could not stop at that light. Yeah, something else connected. Damn, these Upper West East Side homes with their super Wi-Fi. I think we're still on, yeah. We're still on. Hold on, guys. I cannot see comments right now because my second device here, where I read the comments from, has disconnected from my internet connection. All right, gotta wait for the light here at Park Avenue. All right. Let's see here. Let's do that. Are we connected? Yes, we are. All right. Oh, great. For whatever reason, I know yeah, we're still on. I just can't read the comments on my phone anymore. And I don't know why. Because we are still connected, right? I got the light. Hey. There seems to be interference around here, and it's not letting my phone connect to my other phone. It's a little tight right here. And this guy here is parked in the bike lane. All right, approaching Central Park. And yeah, for whatever reason, my second device here does not want to connect to the phone when I know we're still on. So sorry that I can't read comments anymore, as everything goes to pot because everything's getting wet. I got 5 seconds on this light. 3, 2, 1. We're on 5th Avenue now. We're back on the marathon course. We're now going to go up 59th Street. We're going to go up to 59th Street and go to the finish line. And this weather is really turning on us now. Okay, 59th Street. The final few miles of the New York City Marathon. This is where we normally will watch the marathon and all the runners finish is right around here. Oh, look at all that horse poop. All right. That's how you know you're in the rich neighborhood. All the horse poop. This is messed up. It's a little incline here. To think the last few miles of the marathon is mostly uphill. And it is getting wet. Coming up on Broadway, Columbus Circle. I think I wore my rain jacket just in case. Now it is officially raining. All right, Columbus Circle, 59th Street, Broadway. And then here is where the New York City Marathon enters Central Park for the last time. And it goes down this pathway right here. All right. And actually, I took the wrong path. This is the side path. I want to take the straight one. They enter the park over here. Here is where they enter the park. This is the pathway where they enter the park. Right here. Here is where they enter the park. And that rain is really coming down now. I think we have water on the lens. Now you see here, as you see, Central Park, all the drives here go one way. So we are going against the traffic now. So I'm going to make sure I'm all the way here off to the left-hand side here. And then we're going to have a little celebration here at the finish line, because this is it. This is the last 0.2 miles of the marathon is right here. Bloody hell, it's raining like crazy. And it's getting cold. Cold and wet is not fun. I'm actually craving and getting excited for the subway ride home so I could sit down. But you see that little hill up ahead? That's the finish line right there. If you could see it. I don't know if water's on the lens. Okay. Oh wow, there's people There's people at the finish line. There's like marathon people at the finish line. Aw, I'm happy to see this. A lot of people running the race virtually. Oh yeah, look at this. We made it. Boom, there's the finish line. We did it. All right. There's so many people here. Yeah, you did it, Mabel. Look, it's the finish line. Woo. Woo. We made it. Okay, good to see you, John. Well, we did a half marathon. Are they giving away New York City Marathon masks? Oh, we did it. Well, half marathon. And if it wasn't raining, this would have been a lot more fun, but screenshot.
I would say stay dry, but it's too late.
All right, shall we go to the subway? Why is there a letter M on the screen? 1 hour, 45 minutes? Yeah, hour and 45 minutes. You're more than welcome. You want to go to the subway? You want to hop on the train with me now? Let's hop on the train. But it's so cool to see this scene here at the finish line. Here at the finish line to the marathon, as everything gets wet and my muscles begin to cramp. Actually, let me walk this out. Oh. Only a half marathon, John. I wanted to do the full course, but this damn rain got in the way, and if you only knew how many wires and stuff that are attached to me right now. But finish line. All right, let's go on the subway, shall we? Half marathon, not that bad. I do need a beer. Half is better than none. That's right. Half is better than none. This rain was supposed to hang out for another. Are they still doing the Atlantic? That's a good question, Cliff. I'm going to find that out when I take the train home. Not looking forward to that. I'm going to put you guys back on my shoulder now, and we're going to go to the subway. So hang on out if you're commenting. Everything is wet. Oh God, okay. I cannot get my secondary device up and running, so off to the subway we go. Off to the subway we go. Let's cop on a D train here. I am soaking wet. Holy crap. Oh, there goes my calf muscle. Oh, does that hurt? Let me stand up for a little bit. Oh, that feels good. Stretch, 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 stretch. All right. Woo. Well, you got to see 3 boroughs out of the 5. We got to see 3 boroughs. And that's a good thing. I really hope that switch thing isn't happening, because that means I'm gonna have to ride my bike a few blocks to get around it. But that's a good thing. I would not have to take a shuttle bus. Oh, all right. Oh, you could tell now how wet it is. get a little bit of speed on the bike, and the water just goes all over the place. And this rain is really beginning to ramp up. Rain is really starting to come down. And actually, since I am on my bike, I should do some switching. Do I want to ride my bike down to 57th Street and take a local all the way home? You know what, the D isn't that bad and it's right here. I just want to get out of this rain at this point because wet and cold is not fun. Look at this fun shot right here. Some police horses. Boo! All right. Books at the subway. Oh man, that was intense. Definitely earned my beers for tonight. Okay, where's my mask? My mask's in my pocket. Whew. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to swipe my Metro card and open the door. Wow. Whew. Get my wires all adjusted here. This rain sucks. Oh man, my hands are all numb from the cold. Can't even get my Metro card out. As I drop some change. All right, let me get my bike. This is how you got to do it. Yay. And I can't see anything. All right. Almost done with our adventure. Ugh. Okay. Oh my God. I am soaking wet. I was like not expecting the rain to come that damn early. Okay. I think I could talk to you guys and end the stream. Holy crap. Yay. Was a great adventure. Thank you so much, Jack. Might have to ride the F back to Brooklyn. I don't take the F, so I'm gonna take the D. But if they're still doing the switch thing, instead of getting on the shuttle bus, I ride my bike along the shuttle bus route in the rain. But we did it. We did it. Whether it be a half marathon on my completely soaking wet bike. But thank you so much. There's my D train from 59th Street, 5th Avenue, 59th Street and Broadway here in Brooklyn. No, here in Manhattan at the finish line. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a great New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish your moments, and get inside, Mrs. Calabash. It's raining wherever you are. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Bye, guys. Take care. Yay! Where's my D? I want to see my dirty D. All right, later, guys.